for most people in the UK, Christmas is about family and friends and coming together. And the guys got to the idea pretty quickly. You know, the summation of us for that was Christmas is for sharing. Ringin Ledwidge sent us a treatment in, and it was clear from reading that you know, he had a huge emotional connection with the project and the script. He shared a poem, I think it was his great uncle had shared, and he fought at Passchendaele and died there. And how he talked about the script and the passion that he was pouring into, you know, his proposals for it was really clear.
It's like one of those stories you have to be so respectful of, because obviously a lot of people lost their lives, so you owe it to them to get it right. I guess that, you know, there is a slight nostalgia to it, but I kind of wanted it to feel very real, so every emotion you're seeing, it feels authentic, you know.
The ad is extremely powerful. A number of things really struck me. One is the attention to detail that's gone into the historical research, whether it's the chap being shaved, whether it's the cap badges, even the build of the trenches. So proper respect's gone into that. But I think the human story's also been told really, really well. And I found that very, very moving.
We belong to a bunch called the Association for Military Remembrance, nicknamed the Khaki Chums. They're experts in all kinds of aspects of British military history. So you could come to a job like this and say, right, I've got a backbone that runs through all these guys who know exactly what a soldier of 1914 would have been doing, how he would have thought, what motivated him, and why that was different to a man who joined in 1915 or a man who was conscripted in 1916.
As somebody who spends a lot of time researching the Great War, rather than talk about sort of large-scale units of hundreds or thousands of men, I think it's important to actually try and find out what one man did in one place at a certain time.
The chocolate bar, it was very obvious right at the beginning that was going to become the sort of hero prop. We talked about the colour of it, the way it was wrapped, whether it would have had greaseproof paper or silver paper.
We've got one of our, you know, Belgian milk chocolate recipes. We've tried to make the packaging as authentic as we can to what that was like, you know, 100 years ago. And then we'll be selling that at the front of our store right the way up to Christmas. And it's fantastic that, you know, all the proceeds from that will go to the Royal British Legion.
It's certainly no coincidence, the fact that it happened over the Christmas period. It's that kind of normality mixed with this terrible and very tragic war. And I think that's what made the Christmas Truce so special.
It's really important that we continue to remember, particularly those who've lost their lives serving their country, but also those who are still serving today. Everybody pays a price. Every family who's got somebody serving, they won't see their mum, they won't see their dad, and that matters, and we shouldn't forget that.